That's a poo, which means peace to you, your spirit. Welcome as you're joining us as we begin to prepare for a new day. And we're here with you. Thank you for joining us. We're about to get started in just a moment, just a few moments. So I'm going to go over with you very directly what today's session is going to entail. So we're going to start, as usual, with our bow in, getting everything going, and then we'll have our greeting to the ancestors and our Shiasha recognition to each other, and we'll jump right in with some Asar Stance, and we'll follow that up with some Qigong. We'll start with our usual Iron Shirt Qigong, going to some healing and medical Qigong, our Aha Qigong, going to some. We might trace the Tai Chi diagram today. It seems like that might be a good thing to do today. And then what we'll do is we'll also get into some beginning of the Tai Chi, the sunrises over the mountain and sunsets, do some breathing exercises. I'll review the cooling breath so that folks can prepare for the coming summer. It's also going to be a hot day today, so I want to make sure that that gets addressed also. So now that everyone is here and present, what we're going to do is go ahead and get started. So thank you for those of you who are present and in the room. Grateful. All right, let's make it happen. All right. We're going to go ahead here and get cracking. Everybody ready? All right, so we're going to start from Wuchi position. Heels together from a 90-degree angle. Knees are slightly bent. Bottom is tucked. Arms are relaxed to the side. Shoulders relaxed. Jaws are lightly clenched. Tongue is at the roof of the mouth and the soft palate. Bring the hands around to pyramid hands. And we perform our Shiasha bow. To all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Excellent. And so from here, you're going to shift all the weight to your right leg. You're going to pick up your left toes. You're going to step to your left. A little wider than shoulders width. You're going to balance the weight between those legs. And now that that's there, what you're going to do is go ahead and get into the Asar Stance. So that's where we are. So let's get that going. Continue the position as we're in the Asar Stance. So I'll get right back. We're here. Pyramid hands. Sit down on those legs. Tuck that bottom under. Extend the hands out. Remember, the hands are out in front of the heart, not up here at the height of the shoulders, at the heart level. Relax the shoulders, relax the hands. Close the eyes. Using the bellows breathing. You want to see your legs as the roots of a tree extending down into the earth. You want to see your torso as the tree trunk. Your arms are the branches. Your hands are the leaves. The head is gently balanced on top of the spine. It has a golden thread It holds it in place and connects it to the cosmos, taking it straight up into the heavens. While we're here, we're going to work on 12 breaths. Breathing full breath, seeing the breath go past the lungs and filling the abdominal cavity. Keep the breath light and easy. You're in this position, holding it. Excellent. Continue. Hold the position as we're in Asar Stance, as the breath is going. Nice, full, easy breaths. Using the bellows breathing technique. As you breathe in, you push the stomach out. As you breathe out, you pull the stomach in. Nice and easy. Making sure you're on top of the legs. The wrists are open, hands are relaxed. Coming into pyramid hands. As we're in the pyramid hands, 2 breaths. You're going to shift your weight to your right leg, slide the left foot in. And you're going to shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, excellent. Now back into Wuchi position. Good, good, good. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Shake it out. And now, into Wuchi position. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right leg, stepping out with the left. Sit down on those legs. And from here, and holding the golden balls, Checking to make sure that the knees and toes are pointed the same direction as the hands. See a ball of golden white light like the sun in the palms of the hands. Rotating the palms so that they're parallel to the ground, palms facing the ground, into oneness. Breathing into the turtle, chin down, bringing the hands around. And you're going to exhale into the drawbridge. Remember, bending forward from the waist, keeping the back flat. 2 breaths. You're going to point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Do not touch the body with the arms. Keeping the back flat and the chin tucked. Breathing into oneness. Remember, toes, knees, and hands all point the same direction. Shoulders relaxed. We're going to go rabbit through the chute, reaching behind the kidneys. Not higher than the center of the forehead. Now pick up the pace a little bit. All right, into oneness. Two breaths. And we're going to go here. Into oneness. Two breaths. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching. Not touching the body with the arms and the hands. You're going to rotate the left hand on top. You're going to see a ball of light like the sun in between the hands. Into oneness. Into the turtle, chin down. Exhale to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs, 2 breaths. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to your right leg, slide the left foot in. Bring the hands down and shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, let's come on in, feet parallel, shoulders width. Into the calm position. Two breaths. Point the hands to the east. 2 breaths. As you exhale, we're gonna let the hands fall. And we come into swinging arms. All right, let them swing. So they stop on their own. All right. And we go right into opening the chest 5 times. Turn so they separate, shoulder blades touch. And you go back with the head if you can, arch if you can. Exhale, coming forward. Remember, we're doing 5. This is number 2. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Shoulder blades touch first, and then the head goes back. Last one. All right, we shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, feet parallel, shoulders width. All right. All right, so now we're gonna sink down and we're gonna gather the energy. Breathe it in and push it out as you exhale. Bend the knees, straighten the knees, do not lock. And bend the knees. Without taking them beyond the toes, make sure we're shoulders width. And exhale. And then bring the hands down and shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Right hand on top of the left hand. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Shift the weight to the right, turn to the right. Exchange hands, keeping the bottom tucked. Shift the weight to your left. Exchange hands, shift the weight to the right, turn the waist. Exchange hands, shift the weight to the left, turn the waist. Exchange hands. This is what we call wave hands like clouds. All right, bring it right back to the front. Sunrise is over the mountain and sunsets. Don't let the hands go past the shoulders in height. They come up here, in here. And you press down. Sunrise at full extension of the arms. You use the bicep to pull the wrist towards you. And you press down with the hands, keeping the elbows tucked under. Remember, the hands don't move, the arms move. It's an appearance. Just as the sun does not rise nor set, it appears to rise and set. It is the rotation of the earth that gives this appearance. So you should see an inherent arc that the hands take, even though we're using basically a linear movement expressed through space. Even though we have a ball and socket joint, which is going to imply that we're talking about something that is circular. So that's where we get the arc from, even though we're moving basically in linear space. The beauty of Taijiquan is that we're able to teach geometry and aspects of applied physics to the understanding of the human body and its movements and how the breath manifests. So as we advance in these courses, these online sessions, you'll begin to see the ways in which, should you have seen geometry, should you have seen applied physics, you'll begin to see. And as we get into how this relates to a self-defense system, you'll begin to see how physics works and how we all are excellent and brilliant mathematicians just to be able to walk and move and breathe. And being descendants of the inventors of math, or the ones who were able to allow its understanding and expression to be passed on to humanity and the building of civilization, we have a responsibility to our ancestors to learn math in a very effective and efficient way. So I want you to think about that as we move here. All right, so now shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, excellent. Trying to see if I can get that to work today. All right, so now here's what we're gonna do. Gonna come into Wu Chi position. Heels together from a 90-degree angle, capital L for those that are unfamiliar. Into pyramid hands. You're gonna shift the weight to the right. You're gonna step left. Balance the weight. Sit down on those legs. Tuck your bottom. Take your left hand up, right hand beneath the navel. And we're gonna trace the Tai Chi diagram. Here we go. Breathing in at eye level, come down to heart level. Exhale. Rotating the hands now, exchange. Back up to high level. Down to heart level. Exchanging hands. Keep your bellows breathing going. And then left hand here, bring the right hand together to pyramid hands. 2 breaths. Shift the weight to the right leg, slide the left foot in. Bring the hands down, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Okay. Let's go to feet parallel, shoulders width. And we're gonna go this way and just tap on the body. Starting at the shoulders, this area right here, okay? Turn the waist and shift the weight. Work your way down the front of the body, tapping the kidneys in the back. All the way down the abdomen. And then work your way back up. All right, gonna come back to the front. All right, we come on down as sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Two more. All right, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, grab a seat. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. You want to sit, so if you're sitting in some device, you want your body at 90 degrees, 90 degrees. If you're actually on the floor, you want to be in a place where you can be in simple, half, whatever form of lotus is most comfortable for you. Okay, either from simple, easy, half, or full. Whatever is most comfortable. You want to be able to sit where the spine is erect, head is level. Excellent. All right. So now that we are here, what we're going to do, see, that's one of the challenges of having everything synced up is you get people interrupting your Kung Fu. And if you don't understand that reference, you're going to need to see Black Dynamite with Michael Jai White. But don't interrupt my Kung Fu. Seriously, don't. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to get into our breathing exercise. And as such, you're going to take, we're going to use what's called the first mudra, thumb, index finger, touching, palm up, using your right hand. You're going to place it on top of your right leg. And with your left hand, it's going to look like this, thumb out, middle and index finger. You're going to turn it to your face. You're going to take your left thumb and block off the left nostril. Point the middle and index finger to the center of the forehead. Relax the hand. All right, here we go. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Breathing in and out 10 times fast fire breath. Deep breath in. And release. Changing hands, no breath. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. And release. Both hands, thumb and index finger, touching, palm up on the lap. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Chin down. And release. That's our alternate nostril breathing. In doing so, you should be able to feel as you breathe in, both nostrils pulling the air in, and as you exhale, both nostrils pushing the air out. Working with the bellows breathing. This is designed to heat the body into a hyperthermic condition naturally to be able to fight off bacteria. So that's one of the main things that do not belong inside you. So that's one of the main, I guess, Western ways we can talk about what the body does. For us, you should feel a warmth that begins to radiate from the core outward. and you should have a sweat that begins from the subdermal layers upward, and it should not just be dependent upon where your sweat glands are, but it should be little beads of sweat over the whole body. That type of sweat only occurs in one other arena of human experience other than this type of movement and meditation. So that's what we get there. So we're now at the time where we're going to go into our wisdom from the sages of the ages. So today I'm going to pick from the teachings of Ptah, particularly this translation by Asa Hilliard, Larry Williams, and Nia Damali. So again, as we do with many other things in terms of the wisdom from the sages of the ages, if you have a particular text that is of importance to you that you use for guidance and other sorts of things, you just take it, you clear your mind, you ask the question that you want an answer to. Today, we just want to hear wisdom from the sages for what is impacting our lives today. You pick a page and you read what we find. I choose the left page. So that's what I suggest for you, but it's all right. So here we go. Everyone teaches as they act. That way they will speak to the children, so that the children will then speak to their children, so that the upright ones will set an example and not give offense. So if justice stands firm, your children will live. And for children who don't follow and who set another example, so that the very first time they get into trouble, people will see that child and say, that's just like them. And even if they hear a rumor about that child, they'll say, that's just like them too. And so we say that to see everyone is to satisfy the many. Any riches that you have are useless without the many. So don't say something and then take it back. Don't put one thing in place of another. Beware of releasing the restraints in you, lest the wise ones say, listen, if you want to endure in the mouth of the hearers, speak after you have mastered the craft. If you speak to good purpose, all your affairs will be in place. And so our ancestors were very big on what they refer to as medu nefer, or good speech, word sounds of goodness and health and healing, because again, the orifice that we use as the mouth, when overused, dries out the body. So the whole point of speech ought to be good, ought to be uplifting and healing, or used to correct and right wrongs. So hopefully that will work. Thank you all for your attendance. So let's get in. We can say, to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. We say, Amun-Re Sutin-Achir, Aten-Re Nebanong. Peace to you, life, health, and strength. Thank you for joining us, all of you participants. Look forward to seeing you next time. Join us on our social media. Hatipu.